The US dollar increased considerably amid the publication of the US inflation figures. Economists had expected a rebound in other currencies, but it has not happened yet. The situation could be partly explained by weak macroeconomic data from Europe, and this means that the market is not ignoring statistical reports. Against the backdrop, the greenback may depreciate just at the beginning of the year's trade. Nevertheless, the expected US data is the key reason for a possible decline. Firstly, US retail sales may show a smaller rise of 9% compared to 10.3% in the previous period. It's quite a significant negative change. The fact is that consumer activity is the main driver of the US economy, whereas retail sales are the best indicator of this activity. And secondly, according to the forecast, the industrial production growth may also slacken to 3.5% compared to 3.9% in the previous period. Although the change is insignificant, the decline itself is a negative factor. In other words, slower growth in industrial production and a drop in retail sales may lead to a local correction in the greenback. On the trading chart, we see that the euro-dollar pair continues hovering near the bottom of the recent downward impulse, despite the oversold conditions. As the result, the price formed a range of 50 and 60 pips. Thus, we see an accumulation process which prevents the pair from rebounding. Under the current conditions, traders should wait for an outgoing impulse. The downward scenario will become possible if the price settles below 0.9950. In this case, the pair may hit a new low. The euro-dollar pair is likely to gain in value if it consolidates above 1.0030 on the forward chart. When rebounding from a 1.1480, the pound-dollar pair reached the level of 1.1588, where demand for the US dollar resumed mounting. As a result, the quote dropped to the recent support level of 1.15. And under the current conditions, the price settlement below 1.1480 on the forward chart will form a signal of a further drop. And in this case, the pair is highly likely to touch the low locked in 2020, and traders should take into account that short positions on the pound sterling are overheated. If the price fixes above 1.1480, it may move to 1.1588 and 1.1600. How we're going to be in the short term, we will definitely tell you in our next news releases. Don't miss them and stay up to date with us. Subscribe to our channel and see you soon.